On February 11th, 2011, this is Polling You, number 39. Part 3, we've done it. And this is Michael here at Bridge Hands. Welcome back. We're up to hand number 7 variation of our infamous 2 no trump auction. And let's take a look. You'll recall that on the auction, the bidding went 1 heart, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, pass, reluctantly 2 no trump, all passed. So we know that there's a good opening hand that's over here with a 5-card club suit in East hand. And the lead this time is a 6 of diamonds. West, congratulations for not covering with the queen. You used your rule of 11. And North went up with the singleton king of diamonds. What's your play, North? North, very good, goes to the 10 of clubs, realizing that there's probably a good chunky honors over here in the East hand, and uses the 10 of clubs to an entry to the dummy. Plays the ace of diamonds, followed by both opponents, pitch of a heart. The jack of diamonds, covered by the queen. And what does West play? West plays the 9 of hearts. Very good, West. That was top of an interior sequence. 9, 8, 6. Covered by the 10 by North, queen, bottom of touching honors by East, and another heart. East, it's your play. A king, very good, knocks out the ace of hearts. And for North, what's your play? A low spade to the ace. Well, you did everything perfectly to here, and this seems like a natural play, right? You've got 5 tricks, number 6 from the ace of spades, 6, 7 on the 2 diamonds, and hopefully one will come somewhere else. Well, where will that come? Well, when we think about it, let's take a look at the club suit. Remember the club suit? We had 4 in North. There had to be 5 or so in the East hand. Could have been 6, but we'll assume 5. We had 3 in the South hand. And when we saw 1 come out earlier on the West hand, we knew it was a 5, 4, 3, 1. And with a lot of honors that are held by the East hand, we're not going to get any more tricks in the club suit. These are going to be finessed. They're going to have a king of spades over in the West hand if we were counting the points. So where's our 8th trick going to come from? Well, you'll see it won't. So we win the ace of spades, take our diamond, pitching a heart, another diamond, and we're noticing pitching of clubs over here. Very good. You're saving your heart, East. Very brilliant play. You're leaving yourself an exit card this time. Okay, so we have our 7 tricks. We need to get our 8th. And what are we going to play? Well, we can play a spade, but we know pretty well it's going to get hooked by the king. We can play a club, but they've got 5 clubs initially, and so we're going to have some problems there also. So a play of a spade to the 10, covered by the king, wins the ace of clubs, and rather than playing the queen, look at what happens here. Brilliantly leaving an exit card with the heart to West 8, and the jack of hearts holding the declare to 7 tricks. This was a tough one, wasn't it? We saw on trick 1, went with a diamond to the king, fine. A nice play to the 10 of clubs, great. Started playing the diamonds. When the diamond was won by West, it was a heart up to the queen. The king was covered by the ace, and it had to be a spade to a low spade, maybe the 7 of spades. If we had gone up to the 7 of spades, things would look a lot better here. 7, they would go with the 9. Yes, they'll go ahead and take their 2 heart tricks. We'll pitch a club, another heart trick. Pitch a club, pitch a club, pitch a spade. Okay, there's no comeback in clubs, right? We did know that it was a 5, 4, 3, 1, so there's no exit card in a club. What is West going to lead? They lead a diamond. That's great. They lead a spade. Well, look at this interesting combination. I've mentioned before, we don't like to lead away from a jack third. And that's exactly what we're going to have to do here. You see the way it's a jack, queen, king, ace. Play a low spade. It's covered with the 10, to the king, to the ace. Well, you can see what happens. There's no way out. Now we win the diamonds, pitching a club, another diamond, pitching another club, and getting the last spade to make our 8 tricks. Very interesting play, yes? Okay, let's try number 8. Okay, finally, at long last, variation number 8. And we do have one other hand to demonstrate some of the other principles on environmental factors. So here we go. Leading off with a 6 of diamonds, low, low to the king, club up to the 10 in dummy, plays the ace of diamonds, plays the jack of diamonds, won by West's queen. West, what is your play? Plays a 9 of hearts, that top of the interior sequence, great, covered by the 10 to the queen. East plays the king, won by the ace in North's hand. North plays a heart. Rather than playing that spade to a low spade and dummy, this time there was a heart. Yes, North, you realized that you were going to have a little problem later on also, so you did a throw-in play. And we had a couple variations, didn't we? We saw in the last one where it was a throw-in in the spade play. In this case, the declare saw that they could do it in the heart suit also. Not a very obvious play, is it? But when you realize that we saw this 2-club bidder over here by the east with our king-jack, we knew we had to do something special. And here again, if we were counting the suit out, it was going to be a 4, 5, 3, 1. So there is not going to be any entries to come through with a club suit by West. Important strategy to consider, counting the cards and counting the shape. Okay, thrown in with the 8 of hearts, wins the jack of hearts, and look at this, we have the same situation in the end play, don't we? Can't come back with a club, can come back with a diamond, or with the spade, and once again with the jack 9 having the queen 10 over it. Remember we talked about over and under plays in our 1 through 5 environmental factors? That's exactly what we've got here. The 5 to the 10 to the king to the ace of spades, cashing our 2 diamonds and throwing away the clubs, right? Those clubs are not going to be useful for us. And playing the 8 of spades to the queen and giving up the last spade to the jack, making our 8 tricks. Okay, well, I think we about beat that one to death, didn't we? So we had a lot of variations, and you saw that there's a lot of ways to play this hand. One of the things we learned is that when we let a diamond, don't go up with the queen. Use that rule of 11, and when we know that there are not enough cards, that this could have been a 4th best lead, a top of nothing, top of no help, then we knew that there was a reason why they just didn't want to break another suit. We saw some other variations of play, leading 4th best clubs, how that worked, leading the top heart honor, and there's a lot of ways to play this, but ultimately, North, you've got to put on that thinking cap. You know that there's 5 clubs behind you, probably tennis is behind you, so you have to do some special play. It was very good to play a low club up to the 10 for an entry, because you know you needed more than one entry into the hand. One variation is where when they led that club, we had to, when we won, play a king and overtake it with the ace so that we can get 4 tricks out of the suit, giving up the queen, but then using the ace of spades as an entry since the 10 is out with the club lead. All right, let's take a look at our final hand. West is dealer. We have something new here, thank goodness, and this time it's going to be a pass with ace 6 times of hearts. Not the kind of suit we'd want to preempt. Not enough honors in our long suit. And interestingly, it's a 6-4-2-1 shape. Okay, off to North. North with a ace of diamonds, ace thirds, 4 points, queen 4th of clubs, makes 6, and hearts. Very nice. King, queen, jack, 5 times. Another 6 points in hearts. So we have an opening hand. We open 1 heart. Then over to East. East you have ace, jack, 5 times in spades. There's 5 points. In diamonds, queen, jack, 4th. Another 3 points. In clubs, king 3rd. We're up to 11. Not too sure we get a distribution point with ace, jack, 5 times in spades. But we have enough to overcall. 1 spade. Then to South. Well, South, we've got a big hand here. We've got king, queen, 3rd of spades. That's 5. King of diamonds, king 10, 5 times in diamonds, makes 8. Ace of clubs, 4th, makes 12. And a singleton, unfortunately, singleton 10 in our partner's heart suit. So what do we want to bid? 2 diamonds, right? And 2 diamonds is a forcing bid in this auction. Over then to West. Well, you've got those 6 hearts still sitting there, but you've heard partner spades and you like it. So you want to go ahead with 4 spades to the 10 and a shortness in diamonds. Looks like it could be worth something, so 2 spades seems reasonable. North, you're in a free bid seat. You don't have to bid now. You know that your partner will keep the auction alive. You've opened. Your partner's got 10 points or more. So you can pass. But because you have ace third of diamonds and you've heard your partner bid the diamond suit, you want to support that. You want to go ahead and bid 3 diamonds. Well, over to East. East is not inclined to bid again. Like the Queen Jack fourth, but now that they're both bidding diamonds, this suit doesn't look like it's going to produce any tricks at all. So we're going to definitely pass in the direct seat. Down to South, well, North open, you've got 12 points. You've got a couple spades here that are nice behind your right-hand opponent. You just have the singleton heart, though, so as much as you'd like to bid 3 no trump, this may not have a play when they both bid the suit. So you'll probably just go ahead and take a pass as much as you'd like to take a shot for 3 no trump. Okay, then over to West. West, well, you've got 4 spades, and you like that law of total tricks things where you go ahead and bid up to the number of your tricks. Your partner's got 5, you've got 4. How about 3 spades? Well, that's what this West does, but they shouldn't. And why is that? Well, let's think about that heart suit for a second. You heard that there were 5 hearts in hand by North when they opened 1 heart, and you've got 6. So you know it's something like a 6-5-1-1 suit or 6-5-2-0. That's not going to work so well for you. You hopefully will get 1 heart trick. You got to remember, though, what happened is your partner didn't open. Remember part of this discussion, environmental factors? You are a passed hand, and your partner's just an overcall. Partner doesn't have to have an opening hand at all. And with both sides vulnerable, when you go to 3 spades, you're pushing at the 3 level. You're forcing them into an action. And I think you know what that action is going to be, don't you? Yes, after your 3 spades, it goes pass, pass, double. So the final auction is 3 spades doubled, and it's up to South to lead. When you have the balance of power, one of the things we should always be mindful to do is to go ahead and play trump. When they've bid too high and you have the balance of power, you ought to be making sure that they cut down on the roughing power. So the best play here is to lead the King of Spades. The King of Spades comes out, won by the Ace of Spades, and sure enough, looking at that dummy, we want to rough some of these diamonds, don't we? So there's a Jack of Diamonds rather than the top of sequence. Tries to make a little bit of an elusive play. Doesn't work. Is won by the Ace of Diamonds by North, who then plays a club back, seeing that there's just a doubleton club in dummy. Wants to get to partner's hand. Plays a low club from an honor. And is sure enough is won by South, who then plays the Queen of Spades. Uh-oh. There goes a second spade out of dummy. Now the Queen has been promoted, and here comes a third spade. Oh, goodness, all of a sudden this nice roughing power that was there before in the clubs and the diamonds, the minors, it's almost all gone, isn't it? That lead of the King of Spades from King, Queen, third was a brilliant lead. So on lead plays a low diamond, won by North's 9 of Diamonds, who comes back with a King of Hearts. Everybody follows, that's good. So it was a 6-5-1-1, goes to West's Ace, and a heart back, which is rough, so we got a little cross-rough strategy that they're doing here. That's good. Comes with a King of Clubs. King of Clubs holds up, another club, and is roughed by the dummy. Okay, another cross-rough. A heart coming back, won by the 8 of Spades. The diamond is out, won by the 10, and the King of Diamonds also won by South. North-South, you got 6 tricks. You said you were going to get 9. You're down 3, 200, 500, 800. Was it really worth competing to 3 spades? Let's take a look at that. The auction was a pass. This was a good pass. This is not the type of heart suit you'd want to do a preempt on. And then it was 1 heart over here. 1 spade, fine bid. 2 diamonds, great bid. 2 spades. Turns out you'll go down 2, but you have some impunity at the 2 level. The opponents don't normally like to mess with you. That was fine to bid 2. But you were vulnerable. Your partner was an overcaller. Your partner wasn't an opener. And you are a passed hand. 2 spades was plenty. They might have had a chance for 3 no trump play. That's a whole nother story. But 800 is a bad score. So the point of this lesson was downgrade yourself when you're a passed hand. Make sure your partner is knowing you're playing that. When your partner overcalls, they may have as few as 8 points. Yes, when you have a shape, you like to go ahead and bid it, although the law of total tricks doesn't give you complete impunity when you're vulnerable and you're at the 3 level. So we should just let them play it in 3 diamonds, let them have their part score. Life would have been good. So I hope you enjoyed this session. We have some interesting and some complex play strategies on the first hand that we went through 8. Count them 8 times. This one just won, though, benevolently, so we're going to call it a week. Have yourself a great weekend. Thanks for coming. And next week we'll finish up environmental factors. Happy trails to you. Until we meet again. Bye for now.